yeah, which is
Really?
great.
All
Yeah,
right.
he posted today that he was going to be the voice again. Which is
And
crazy.
away we go.
So you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait to watch it in English.
Yeah.
Lame. You heard it here first, folks. Mitch is gonna watch the dub of something
That's crazy.
after his crazy discussion about dub versus sub.
And
Welcome
I
back.
said I was
Wait,
cool.
and you know what I did?
Trigun's the one.
I watched something dubbed and I read manga
Sub,
this
sub.
week.
But you
Sub,
watched it
yeah.
subbed. See, guys, Chris just admitted to watching something dubbed.
All this
And-
personal growth.
All this New year, same us.
Man,
Welcome back.
Starscream is going
Damn, bro.
in on himself.
Audio listeners, Starscream is licking his
couldn't
butt.
look away, dude.
No, he's
No,
not.
it's not that.
He's
in
licking his
frame.
wiener?
We can see
Yeah.
it. It's in frame.
Oh, audio listeners.
He said it's in frame.
Oh, no. Buddy, put your pee away.
Really makes that whole drooling thing
Yes, it's
elevated, huh?
Dude, I love that this is how we're starting out.
Oh, my God.
2023. All right, go ahead.
All right, welcome back to the Nimbus Tattoo Podcast episode. I don't fucking know. I think it's 17.
17.
You do
17. We're back, part 2. Cue the Men in Black music. Cue
I will.
Back to the Future. Thank you. Put that in. It's gonna get taken down instantly. But we're back. Let's do. God, it's been so long. How did I do this? The ever handsome, ever talented Mitchell is here. Mitchell, what's your at?
Tattoo breakfast.
The man, the myth, the legend, Chris is here as well. Chris, what's your at?
Chris House _ tattoo.
The second most handsome apprentice in the lower metro Atlanta area, Josh is here. Josh, what's your at?
Opinionated otaku.
Big John is here. That's an easy one to remember. John, what's your at?
Johnny M. Mond.
And then, you guys already know, the fucking baddest of them all is here. The handsomest, the most talented, slinging the ink, breaking hearts. Michael at Crap Michael. Please follow me. Road to 400 followers. If we can get to 400 followers, just smash that follow button, guys, okay?
Yo, 400 follower giveaway.
Yeah, I'll give away a handshake. Be my 400 follower, I'll shake the fuck out of your hand.
Damn.
That's pretty
fair.
good. I don't touch hands. But yeah, we're back. Sorry about going again. It will probably happen again.
In
at
all
some point.
fairness, we came back from Thanksgiving and we were like, we're gonna be back, and there's like Christmas and New Year's were like right after, and everybody was gone for like 2 full weeks, so it kind of
We should have recorded a remote episode of Chris's mom's house
that would have been funny,
That would have been very funny.
honestly.
next year.
Yeah, my mom would be down. If my mom ever comes here, we'll put her on the podcast.
My boy.
I'm gonna try to get my mom to come too, so we could just do like a mom podcast.
That would be so
Sit
funny.
all of our parents
None of us
down.
are here.
Yeah, like bring your mom too.
John's mom runs it.
Yeah,
it's
just
our
fucking-
mom's.
I can see John's mom. John's mom was like, "This is lovely. I love this."
Man. My mom is like, I don't like tattoos.
Yeah, we bring Michael's mom, and this is how she
Oh,
finds
dude.
out.
Oh no!
We have an intervention
That would actually be
where
so
it's
funny.
all of our parents tell your mom that
That
you
it's gonna be
tattoo,
okay.
and they all try to reconcile
Oh,
that they
I
all are
would-
kind of
but
against it.
I would
My mom would
love
take the
that.
news very well from Mitch's mom. She'd be like, "Oh, okay, okay."
We can deflect
Does,
it,
how does
though.
Mark feel about it?
How does Mark feel?
Does she know my parents? Anyway,
She
this is
does.
we're at a whole other thing.
My mom signed his like paperwork.
Yeah,
I was like, "Yo, I need a notary," and John was like, "My mom will do it," and I was like, "She stamped that bitch so quick." I was like,
Man,
"Thank
what,
you."
what a real one.
Yeah, for real. She gave
Thanks,
me my
John's
ticket
mom.
to hell license.
I love that, dude. She puts you first in line.
Yep.
Well, what do we have today for
What's
our...
what's on the agenda, young Josh? Hit us with number 1.
Yeah, so first things first, we're going to talk about another reason why it's been kind of a mess getting the podcast done is we have been expanding the shop. There's been a lot of work to do down there. And yeah, Chris, you want to talk about what's been going on?
Expanding any kind of business is a nightmare. We went through different iterations of possibly doing it. We almost took the space next door. That is right, Starscream.
Yeah, it sucked,
Yeah.
buddy. It was bad.
He's gonna do it one more time. No?
No.
Okay. But we landed on just expanding into the back area. So we did that. We're still not 100% done. We have like one more thing left, but it's functional to where like Chris Rogers has his spot back there. So the shop is very big. The last few clients I've had come have all been kind of freaked out by it because, you know, they're used to seeing like the videos and stuff on Instagram. They're
Yeah,
like,
I haven't posted anything in the expansion just because I was kind of waiting for it to be done.
That and at least have more art up.
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of impressed by like the size of the shop.
Buddy, it's okay.
But it's been good. I'm glad to have it like 90% of the way done because it's been a massive headache.
God, it's been a nightmare.
Yeah, but I'm happy. Everyone will be there fully by March. And actually, the more I think about it, I think by that time everyone should kind of be there more or less full time. Right? I don't know about you.
As full time as I can be for now.
Yeah. Michael should be quitting his day job before then. Our other artist that's going to start in March should be there.
Is that still a mystery?
It is still a mystery.
For like one more? No,
Bro,
they said February.
It's literally the most obvious thing ever.
Yeah, we
And
haven't done a great job hiding it.
I don't
Like,
care.
Well, I mean, for their
Sake.
sake, yeah.
But everyone already knows.
Exactly. The name's already on the door, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's what kills. That's the thing that absolutely kills
Anybody
me.
takes a picture
That
of
was-
our front door, the shit's
that
leaked.
was probably
I actually
don't
didn't
know.
even notice
Yeah.
that.
yeah, it's already there.
Yeah, everyone knows.
We had Billy do it like 2 months ago.
Bro,
People
like,
have asked.
It's stupid.
one, everybody already knows who it is, and if you don't know, if you do an ounce of research, you can figure out who it is. Two, they already have told everybody. It's just they can't post it publicly for like the dumbest reason ever.
Yeah.
So
Let's
everyone,
let's
dial it
it's
back.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just shop politics. But like
Yes.
honestly,
Yeah.
I'm just, and there's not even any bad blood between anybody. It's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's not. So don't
Yeah.
think
I
it's
just
like
I don't
that.
want to say like you know what I mean. Like,
I'm
No,
gonna call
you
him
don't
out
wanna make
right
the
now.
bad
Say
No.
something, yeah.
It's not like that. Like, cause
Yeah.
like I like the dude. It's not even a thing about that. I just personally believe that like, if you own a shop and you have people who are working for you, 9 times out of 10 those people aren't permanent. Like they're gonna like eventually move on to do their own thing or open their own business or travel or like go to another state. So it's best to just be as like transparent and amicable about it as humanly possible.
Well, everybody that has come to work here, you've talked to, you've been like, yeah, if you want to. My bad, I'm like way back from the mic.
You're like you were swinging.
Yeah, I was swinging. Everybody you've talked to that's come to work out here, you pretty much said, at some point if you decide that you want to like go pursue other things, like that's
That's
fine. Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
part of it.
I think Chris Rogers wants to either open up a shop eventually. I know he wants to eventually, and Vaughn wants to open up a shop eventually. Like, I brought them on knowing that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Don't let your dreams be dreams at Nimbus Tattoo.
No, it's just like, I mean, if
It's just
it-
part of life.
yeah,
like,
if you're my
you know.
friend and like you work at the shop and like we all get along and you're like, hey, eventually I have aspirations of opening a shop in like North Carolina. I'm like, that's cool. You can literally work here until the day you do it. And also if you need help like doing it, I can tell. Like, I mean, a lot of the processes of like opening a business is just not knowing things.
Yep.
So if you have someone there to just tell you the things, it's going to make your life a lot easier. So like, I want everyone to be happy. Like if you want to move North Carolina, am I going to just be a dick and be like,
no, bro.
be like, no, I won't tell you this information that you can Google
This is my fucking business.
because I
man.
own you. You know what I mean? Like that's stupid.
You
So
don't own me?
I don't.
Oh my god,
It's
God.
crazy. Although there's something we're going to talk about later, which is kind of funny on that subject involving Friday 13th. But yeah, no, expansion's good. I'm excited to have everyone there. Everyone's schedules are radically different. I don't think I've gotten a chance to talk about this, but when you are dealing with creative people, when you give them all the same amount of leeway, it is insane how opposite everyone goes. Because everyone's independent at the shop, right? So if I told you right now, like John, if I was like, you can work whatever days of the week you want, you make your own schedule. Like, do you have an idea about like where you would start with that?
Figuring that out currently. So
Oh wow,
That's
got
true.
weird.
But it's like, all right. So for example, Chris Rogers, right?
yeah,
He works 1 day on, 1 day off. Cool. Vaughn works 2 weeks straight and then goes and works 2 weeks in South Carolina. I work Monday through Thursday. Mitch is like
10 days on, 5 days off.
as the wind blows.
No, that's pretty rigid. I don't know.
Yeah.
like everyone is so opposite. So like there's gonna be a point where we have like 8 people working or 7 people working at the shop.
Yeah.
And literally I think there might be a random occasion where everyone is there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were multiple days recently where it was just you working.
Yeah, every like Monday, Tuesday, I'm just there by myself.
The other day I came in, I was like, does Chris Rogers even work here? And then I came in the next day, he was there. He's like, bro, I was here last night. And I was like, when?
So what is today's date?
I was like, I was here till 11:30.
Because tomorrow's Friday the 13th.
Okay, it is the 12th, right?
Yeah.
Chris Rogers started on I think like December
Like 17th or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have worked with him twice.
I've seen him like 5 times.
I was driving past the shop at like 3 a.m. one night, picking my roommate up from the airport, and he was still there. And I was like, when do you get done? He's like, 5 a.m. I was like,
Couldn't be me.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3 times because one day he did do back to back.
I actually love that though, that like everybody just kind of
I do
Yeah.
too.
comes
Yeah,
and
it's
goes
cool.
as they please.
Because when you see someone, you're kind of like excited.
yeah.
It's not like, damn, I see everyone
I gotta see
exactly
this
the same
motherfucker
amount.
again.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just think it's like human nature. Like you have like a cap that you can like have with everybody, and if you just see the same people every single day, eventually like you'll just like divert to like wanting to bite one person's head off. It's just like
Yeah.
the way it is.
Mm.
So I think that's good. But that's about it for like the expansion stuff.
Oh, buddy, do you have the little iced coffee? Yeah.
Thank you, Starscream.
Good job, buddy.
Starscream has brought us
An iced coffee keychain that I gave them as a toy.
beautiful.
The cats
Very
are just
good.
completely disregarding the podcast. They don't
Yeah.
care.
Guys,
course.
come on, there's structure, there's decorum in here.
Not anymore.
Cool.
Well-
So what was next?
Yeah, Michael. Talk about it. Michael's now, you're over 20, right?
19.
Tattoos?
19 tats in.
20th tattoo on Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to
Nice.
think if I was doing something new that day or if I was just
Cool, man.
adding shading. But no, 20 on Sunday. It is on the guy that I did the first tattoo on. So,
Cool.
So, how's it been? What have you learned? Any funny stories?
at one point I accidentally barehanded my green scope and then I had to mat aside my hand. That was stupid. That's a funny story.
You green scope.
My green scope. I went. The thing is, bro, I was sitting there. I was like, I just wrapped this up. It was like 4 hours long. I'm like, all right, I just gotta wipe this bitch off. And I grabbed that thing and I was like, fuck. I was like, now I gotta burn my hand off. That's the funniest thing that's happened. But no, we've just been chilling. I had a guy drive like 2 hours the other day to come get a tattoo.
Mhm.
Shout out to you, Chris. Love you, buddy.
So many Chris's.
Yeah, I know.
Too many.
That was wild. So I was like asking him a question, and Chris thought I was talking to him like up front, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Not you."
Then Chris Rogers walked in.
And then Chris Rogers walked in.
I met with a guy before I came here whose name is Chris.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But
What have you learned?
oh man, so much. There's so many things like practicing. You're like, oh, I can do this, like on the fake skin or like with the microns and the paper. You're like, oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do this. You think you can make a straight line until somebody like jerks a weird way,
Yep.
or like coughs, or your nose itching in the middle of this fucking thing,
Mhm.
and you can't scratch your nose.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
there's so many like little things you don't think about,
Mhm.
and then you're like, oh. Like the other day, I had my arm wrapped all the way up, and I took the wrong glove off, and then I was like, well, damn, now I got to put a whole another glove on to unwrap my arm to take my gloves off. There's just like so many little things that you just don't think about, and you just
Yep.
it's fucking wild. But no, Chris has had me doing a bunch of stuff. I've been using all different kinds of needles and changing machine speeds and doing all kinds of stuff. I'm finally shading some stuff in.
There's been a lot of why have you had me do this on hard mode for so long? And
Yep.
like, why do you think?
Yeah, I was trying to fill in this bold ass thing with like an 11, and he's like, dude, just take this 18 and just go have fun. And I was like, why couldn't I do this like 2 weeks ago? Or why couldn't I do this 2 hours ago is the question I asked. And you're like, just had to feel it out, man.
Yeah. Well, the reason is because you would have fucked it up.
Yep. It would have been bad.
Like you're not tattooing consistently enough at this point to at the very beginning of a tattoo just take an 18 and fucking raw dog it. Because like honestly, you don't know how that person's gonna sit.
Yeah.
You don't know, like it might take you a little bit of time to warm up. The person's skin might be weird. That far into the tattoo, I could see how well that they were sitting. Everything was good, and it was just gonna. you have to like progress like naturally.
Yeah.
So it was the right time for me to be like, hey, you're like warmed up again. Do this.
Yeah, I think I started off with like, in the beginning, I was doing everything with a 9,
Mm-hmm.
and I was doing everything with an 11, and now we're up to the 18. I'm not gonna do everything with that fucking thing, but
No, but it will make things easier. But
yeah,
like, Michael's learning a lot about like skin resistance, and like with an 18, you like really get that.
yeah.
So-
you feel that shit.
Like once, like when you then go to like a smaller needle grouping, you'll know what you're looking for a little bit better.
Yeah,
So.
but no, a lot of stuff. There's a lot of just figuring it out
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in the moment, and you can't like act like you're trying to figure it out. You really got to be like, oh, this is just because of this, and you're making up some just absolute bullshit, and you're like, fuck, why does this keep turning off? Like, why'd the cartridge fall out? Why is the needle not moving at this point?
Dude, I love. You can always tell when someone gets tattooed by someone inexperienced or shitty when you see their tattoo and like you're like, oh, like why isn't this finished or something, and you just hear like the laundry list of excuses, like, dude, my skin just stopped taking the ink, and it's like,
Did it really?
Oh, dude, every
Yeah,
time I hear
dude,
that,
I've heard that a
all
bunch.
the
or like,
time.
man, man, my tattoo artist, yellow just don't stick on me. That's what they said. They just said yellow. That's just.
My skin don't like it.
They told me the color blue hurts way more. Like,
Yeah.
just
oh god,
absolute bullshit.
No,
Yeah,
so
I-
a lot of it's like, I hate to say it this way, but a lot of it's just fake it till you make it. Like, you're just kind of
Yeah.
like,
Well, my thing is like, it's like when we were talking about the tattooing on darker skin, like conversation, and it was the whole idea about like, there's nothing wrong with admitting you don't know how to do something. There's nothing wrong with saying I am not the person for this. There is something wrong with just like spewing bullshit, because then people pick that up and then they run with it.
Yep.
So like when clients who are darker are like, I cannot get color. I've been told I can't get color, and it's bullshit. The same way people say that like, like yellow just does not hold in the skin.
Bro, I
like,
got a whole ass yellow Pikachu on my leg from 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It's still fucking bright as hell.
yeah, like it's just shit like that you hear day in and day out. Like I always tell people, artists that do color poorly give artists that do color well a bad name, because people always say like, oh, like black and gray is the way to go. Like color just like it looks like shit in like 5 years. But what I'm glad about is like with you figuring stuff out, is you're not doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So many people early on, they don't know what to say, like when something goes wrong. So they just decide, oh, I can just lie because they're stupid.
No, I've literally been like, I really don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna ask Chris what's going on here. I was like, I give everyone like a disclaimer. I was like, I'm learning. If I have to go in for the assist, I'm going for the assist here. Like, just so you know. And they're like, sick, yeah, thanks. And then I've only ever had to have Chris help like once, maybe twice, if he wasn't teaching me something brand new.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, after the first couple, I kind of lay off until like I want to like show you something new.
Yeah. So like, I've done maybe 10 tattoos without Chris like having to worry, and then he was like, all right, cool, we're gonna shade this and put some black in it and stuff. So we sat down together and did it, and like that was the most guidance I've had in a while. But I haven't been fucking anything up, so
No, it's been pretty good.
props to me. But no, it's been cool. Been getting a lot of good feedback on the stuff I've been doing, so that's been good. No, but I've done a lot of cool, fun stuff. I want to do more cool, fun stuff. So
You're learning a valuable lesson currently, with it being January. So like January is traditionally like very difficult to book.
Yeah.
Versus like late February, early March, April, where it's like popping off, or like you literally don't have enough time to do anything.
yeah.
So that's good time management. You've been doing a lot more drawing.
Yeah, I did 20 something things of Flash in 2 days, trying to get some stuff going. I have like 12 other ones that I'm working on right now. So got nothing but time to draw.
That's kind of a good transition into this Friday the 13th thing,
Yeah.
I think, because most people,
Draw a lot of Flash.
most people do like a lot of Flash, and like, I'm gonna be real with you. I completely forgot Friday the 13th was coming up
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
I got a phone call from somebody who just like yelled on the phone, and they were just like, y'all doing Friday 13th?
Dude, if I had
like,
tomorrow
yeah.
off, bro, I would kill.
And it would kill you.
Oh yeah, I'd be toast.
My opinion, all right? We're talking about Friday the 13th. For those of you who are unaware, Friday the 13th in tattoo culture is either a love it or hate it thing. Yep. It's like an old school trad shop mentality where it's like everyone kind of does like set designs. Like maybe everyone does like a page. Yep. Or like the shop is just doing like these specific designs. And it's always like there's different ways of doing it. Some people just do like whatever the shop minimum is for everything. Some people do like $13 with a $7 tip, so it's $20 for everything. It just kind of depends on like where you're at, like demographically.
How do you set up and do a tattoo?
So we're getting into that. So Friday the 13th initially was started as like a client appreciation event, right? For shops, for traditional shops. So it was like, hey, like come out, get something for cheap, like do this for like the community kind of thing. It's just a fun thing, right? Yeah. It has now turned into these are the people who have like Friday the 13th sleeves. Who just have like
I know two people who have them.
$100 sleeve.
where it's like it goes beyond just the idea of like a trad patchwork sleeve. It's like a trad patchwork sleeve that's on a budget where everything is like maybe 2 inches big.
I was about to say I know someone personally who only gets tattooed on Friday the 13th, and she has 2 sleeves of things that are no bigger than a quarter.
Yeah, it's like umbrellas, reapers,
nails,
Jason mask,
ghosts.
And so it has turned into less of a client appreciation event and more into I'm a cheap bitch and this is the day I get tattooed.
Let me interject.
Mitch is like,
I have so many thoughts on this because
I have more, but I will let you.
All right. So I just had a really weird apprenticeship. So the first time I was
the part with me,
not the part with Chris where I was before. I was really excited for Friday the 13th. Because that was the first time I was going to be able to keep any of the money from tattooing when I started doing stuff, right. Which was like 7 or 8 months into me doing tattoos, which is what it is. But I was really excited about it. Yeah, I was really excited about it for that reason. So I made these 2 flash pages, and I probably had like 200 followers on Instagram and stuff. It was like nothing, and I like posted them up, and I was like, yeah, I'll probably get like 10, 15 people. Guess how many? I just want you to take a
I know
stab.
the number, so I can't.
You guess, Josh.
I'm gonna say 50 people hit you.
Oh, bro, that's like guess how much money I made. It's like $1 million.
Well, you said 10 or 20, so I was like, you made it sound like it was way more than 20.
I did 43 tattoos in one day.
That's almost 50, dude.
Well, I know, but it's an insane amount. Okay. What I'm trying to say is I got there and I started.
Think about doing 43 tattoos.
43 setups. Yeah, in one day.
And you're still setting everybody else up.
Yeah. Correct. And so it was packed out. And there's people that were in the lobby. The lobby is just jammed full of people the entire day. And like,
there's a call sheet.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Where you come in and you write down your name, your number, and then the design that you wanted. And basically, the counter person, who was also Mitch, would call you and be like, it is your time. If you're not here in like the time it takes me to set up, I'm going to the next person.
Yeah. So it was like insane. And I did like 43 tattoos. And so I did 3 different stations. Basically, I used like a couple different things and I just set them all. I do 3 setups at once. I do 1 tattoo, clean my machine, go to the next one, set it back up, do that tattoo, go to the next one, do that. Then I'd break them all down and set them back up, and I just did that again. I was there tattooing from I think it started at like 11. I think it started at 12 actually. I was there till about 3 or 4 in the morning, and the last one I did was this diamond on this girl's butt cheek. That was the final tattoo, and and I remember being so exhausted from it. And on that note, I want to say that Chris is not wrong at all about like the culture around him. I actually don't hate Friday the 13th. I think it is kind of fun. Like it's cool if somebody like gets something. I actually tattooed myself from one of the Flash pieces on my sheet, but like I think if you're gonna do it, you have to set a limit on it, or it just gets out of control. Like if you want to do these like little Flash sheets, maybe be like I'll do like if you were like want to stretch yourself, like I'll do like 15, and cap it at 15. You know, first group of people or something like that, and that can be fun. Honestly,
Make it a little
it's a good
exclusive,
experience. Honestly,
Okay. It is.
I wouldn't do it again.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Mitch,
that,
how
like,
did you feel when you had $50 in your pocket after doing all those tattoos?
Actually, that was the
$43.
first time I ever got to keep the money from it, though. So
Yeah, so
I
how
did-
much? How did it feel after having $43?
It was more than $43, and the guy was like, he actually looked at me, who's the owner, and he was like, damn, I made a mistake. I was like,
Hadn't been paid in 7 months. Gets paid for 1 day. He's like, damn, I fucked up.
yeah, that's what he
I
had.
should've
That's
took
exactly
all
what he said.
That would have been a
was
good
like,
day
"All
for
right."
me, man.
Yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
So my thing is like, I stand by what I said. It is. It's the day, right? Because honestly, let's be real with you. The people who were gonna come out and get tattooed by you early on in your career, they were gonna do it anyways, right? It doesn't need to be this special day where they get like a mega deal, right? So I have nothing wrong with it if like you put a cap on it or you're doing fun tattoos and like, you know, if like the environment that you're working in is like healthy. But most shops that do that kind of stuff, they're like, this is the day where we're a sweatshop.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, it's not good on the artists. It's not good on the clients. Like, no one is really having like a good experience. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting something for cheaper, which means it's going to be rushed. You're like, the quality is not going to be good because you're rushing, and the service is going to suck because you're just like turning people out. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not good.
Also, imagine being in a lobby with like 20 other people that's like, you know, not big during like COVID season, basically.
How
and,
awkward is it
like,
also to be sitting in the room with like 7 other people that are going to get the same exact thing you're getting?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
like, who's getting the ghost?
And I remember
Me.
I had to go to the bathroom, and so I went and I came back in. This guy was like, "Why is this taking so damn long, bro?" I don't know if he knew that I was the artist or something. And I was like, "Dude, I'm like 25 tattoos deep." And like that's the first time I've peed today. It's been like 6 hours since I got here.
I don't
so,
think you
like,
ate that day.
No, I didn't. I just worked the whole day. It was insane. I had to.
Yeah,
to know,
that's how that building worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, me on the other hand, I done Friday the 13th one time, and there's a word I can't say on YouTube.
Oh.
Can you bleep
Yeah,
it,
Can
John?
you maybe like elaborate a little bit? Or,
Yeah. So I don't like Friday the
I've seen the
13th.
tattoo. I know.
I did 2 of them.
Oh, you actually did 2 of those?
Yeah. So I don't like Friday the 13th, clearly. So I was kind of forced to do it by that owner where he's like, everyone's participating. I was like, I don't really want to do this. So I did like a gag sheet where it was like this stereotypical like white people tattoos at the time and just like made like mockeries of them. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like, I did like a bird busting into feathers, but like the feathers were something completely stupid. I forget what it was. But I did an infinity symbol. And it had a word in it. And
You can say what the word starts
it's
with.
the C word.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
You know, it's the see you next Tuesday.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's in the infinity symbol. And I tattooed 2 of them.
We saw that come into the shop
I still
like
tattoo
a couple
her.
months ago.
I still tattoo her.
Yeah, that was sick.
It's funny. It's very funny. But like, I don't care about it, right? So I did that one time and I was like, I'm not doing this again. And like, I don't care what anyone says. So my goal always was anytime I knew there was a Friday the 13th, I would book it as far in advance as possible and make sure that tattoo is going to take me all day because there's no way in hell I'm doing it. So that year in particular, I did 1 tattoo all day, and I took my time, took breaks, went outside with my client, and they're like, "Man, that's crazy."
you just what's going on?
I'm burping.
You burped like 800
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I was like burping a lot. I think I had like bubble scotch.
No,
but,
you're good.
You're good.
But yeah, I just like watching. It's like watching your friend just like get jumped by like 47 people.
They're just beating him into the tag game.
It's what it's like, and they're just like, "Why is it taking so long?" You know what I mean? And I'm just like,
And Mitch is like, ah!
and I'm like, I'm gonna go get coffee because
Yeah.
this is stupid. Do you know what I mean?
Did you try to talk Mitch out of it, or did he not have it?
There was
I-
no
there was
talking that
no-
person out of any of this. Josh,
Gotcha.
you don't understand.
No.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't get it.
Sounds like you're afraid of money.
Yeah. Yep. I was told that actually about Friday the 13th, and you know what's funny? I made more money that day.
Yep. Yeah, Mitch only made $43.
I will say, if you're someone who's thinking about getting a Friday the 13th tattoo, that's totally cool. I still recommend vetting your artist. Like, still go through Instagram, see who's actually doing it. Don't just go into some shop with your friend and be like, I'm gonna just get whatever's there, because like that is
Yeah,
just a bad call.
if you have a rapport at a shop already, right? It's like, let's say you get tattooed at a shop, and you already, let's say like there's 5 people who work there, and you really like 2 of them, and one of them is doing a Friday the 13th thing, and like it's a good environment. Yeah, go to them. If you want to participate in that kind of event, that is fine. I just personally, it kind of like goes against everything I believe about like the way you should treat clients and treat art. Like
And treat artists.
yeah, it just, to me personally, like I like having like quality time with the client. Like it's quantity, like versus quality. Like I quality is way more important to me. So, and I just don't, bro, honestly, I don't care if it's COVID season or not. I don't want like 30 people in my fucking business.
Well, I mean, the other thing though is like tattoos. Well, they are art, and they are like a very, I think, a totally valid form of art and stuff like that. So you're right to like treat it with respect. It's also a service, and like for a lot of, like for me, I would rather know somebody like you, see their work, message them,
Yeah.
get it booked, do it that way. But for some people, it is like, oh, I'm going through something, and like me and my friend are gonna go get a tattoo together,
Yeah.
and like something like that. I mean, I've seen some really cool Friday the 13th tattoos.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah,
it's the same stuff applies. Like, don't get something done when the environment is gross, and don't get something done by somebody that looks like they're gonna intentionally just botch it and like not care. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if you got like, if you know a good artist and
Yeah.
they happen to be doing it, and like Mitch said, they're like, I'm doing 15 of these. Like, cool, go be number 13, dude. That's cool, you know. But like, you can kind of tell when something's off.
yeah.
I follow some people that have posted some cool original flash they're doing tomorrow, which is cool.
Hmm.
And I've also seen people, which I think this is probably the best idea I've seen, is like if you want to do anything with it, they're like just doing one big spooky theme piece at a discount.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some people do like they'll take like normal ideas for Friday the 13th, and they'll do like the whole month of October. They're like, I'm only
Right.
doing like creepy tattoos, like, and they're all at a discount because like, but that's like, you know, my design, no changes kind of thing.
yeah.
I think that's cool. I think that's like a good like twist on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting something original. It's a little cheaper, but the artist is doing what they want, and like you're gonna get a good product because they're excited about it. Like, to me, that's like a better way of approaching it. I just think like the old school way of doing Friday the 13th is antiquated, much like a lot of like
Tattooing
tattooing
in
culture.
general.
Yeah, it's like like a lot of tattoo culture is just like a bunch of people who desperately wish they could, you know, have things back the way that it was, when it's like the way that it was illegal.
You think Jerry wore gloves?
God, I can't even imagine how many shops like don't clean between like I don't even want to think about it.
Dude, you don't want to know the things I've seen.
Yeah. dude.
Yeah, there's some things that I have witnessed. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you want to move to the? We've been talking about Friday the 13th
Yeah, that's
forever.
cool.
Unless y'all have
no,
something
dude.
you're trying to weigh
Well,
in on.
Friday the
Speaking of-
13th is a franchise. On the other hand,
Really, you may think that Jason showed up in the first one. It's the second one.
that's true. Yeah, he's not even in the first one.
Facts.
Jason's mother is the villain of the first movie.
Yeah,
Whoa.
the more you know.
Still not gonna watch it.
Jason
But-
X when they're in space.
Oh, it's so fun, dude.
The Friday the
I'm good.
13th remake is actually pretty good.
I liked it. Yeah.
And the girl from Stuck in the Suburbs is in it. So
Yes,
there
and
you
that's
go.
Hilarious. Shout out to Disney Channel for the Stuck in the Suburbs movie.
Shout out to Disney Channel for fucking up a lot of kids.
I was too poor. I don't even know.
No, I meant the kids who were on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Like that girl
I don't
from Lizzie
even know.
McGuire got caught with meth, bro.
Yeah.
Her friend.
Dude, she was
Meth.
trying to get the little animated character. She's like, if I do enough meth, animated me will walk out on my shoulder.
Well, there's kind of a segue in what we were talking about towards the end there. Someone had asked.
Meth?
Yeah. Yeah. So like, what is your preferred? No, I'm just joking.
What's your preferred method of? Is it smoking it?
Okay. Wish list characters. Who are some characters or tattoos in general that you'd really like to do this year?
Oh god, a lot of them I think I'm already doing.
Yeah.
But you never know because people like switch shit up. Like I forget, I was supposed to do a different character, and someone switched it to Light Yagami, and I was excited about that because they want him from like the very end where he's like wilding out.
Spoiler alert, dude.
That's why I was trying to not say it. Where he's like wilding out. It's like I'm gonna do that, that's gonna be really cool. I really want to do Endeavor, and every time I have Endeavor on my calendar, someone switches it to something else. So like I'll eventually get to do Endeavor because it's a lot of fire and like fun stuff. So I want to do that. I want to do a bunch of stuff from Attack on Titan, but I am doing an Attack on Titan sleeve right now. So I'm probably gonna get most of my Attack on Titan desires out on this person, which is good. Who else would be cool?
More Sonic.
Yeah, I do want to do more Sonic characters. Please.
Please.
Somebody let Chris do Big the Cat.
Dude, I would kill to do
I have a
Big
Big the Cat drawn if somebody would like me to do Big the Cat.
That would be cool.
It's not your turn.
Um,
Sorry.
I do really want to tattoo the Green Ranger.
I'm running out of room, dude. I already filled the spot that we were gonna. Put
I
him.
know,
That was
dude.
my bad.
Look, hear me out. Let me do the Green Ranger with the flute.
That'd be sick.
I
so
never
I-
even watched Power
I had
Rangers.
committed to the idea, and then I goofed at Anime Inc. and put the pot of greed there.
You
No,
didn't
it's
goof.
okay.
It's a beautiful tattoo.
It
That
is.
And we
thank
love you,
thank
Wade.
Wade.
But think about it. I can make a TikTok of the Green Ranger. Do the It's Morphin
R.I.P.
Time.
You
And then
have-
just cuts to the doo, doo, doo. And he's just there.
You have so much more room left on your body. It's
A
not
lot
even
of it's
funny.
already claimed, is the thing.
You have more space on your thighs than you think.
Yeah.
I have.
Dude, you keep squatting like that, you're gonna have more space.
Dude,
on
you're
your thighs.
expanding.
I don't know. shout out to Coach _Brett _.
Yeah. I also want to tattoo like pretty much anyone from My Hero. I am always down to tattoo anyone from My Hero. I think I've done Deku like 20 times.
done it a
It
lot.
doesn't matter. It's different every
It is
time.
always different.
So
You made a good point the other day about that. Like, one thing that's cool about Deku specifically compared to other main characters is he wears so many different outfits and he changes so much throughout the show that like
Yeah.
there's so much
Whoa,
to pull
he
from.
changes clothes.
well, it's kind of like it's like the better version of Goku in that regard, right? Because you could be like
You saying he can beat Goku?
probably.
No, get the
But-
fuck out of here.
You have not gotten later into the show,
Bro,
so
Goku blows up planets, bro.
good fuck. But the point is like with Goku, it's like you palette swap the hair and stuff a lot of the times. Like anytime they change his outfit, they kind of pussy out and just go back to it. Because like it's like in GT, he had a different outfit. And it was cool, and then they like went back on it. And then it's like, oh, like the beginning of Super, he has a different outfit, and they just like go back on it. Like
He's like, I like these clothes better.
yeah, it's like if they actually change the way he looked to be better. But like with Deku, he like changes the way he looks. The cowling percents look different. Like he has like stealth outfits and like school outfits and like all kinds of shit. So there's just like there's like more dynamic movement in My Hero versus Dragon Ball. So I feel like you can get more out of the posing.
Sure.
So yeah, I could literally do like 4 Dekus in a week and just do them all differently, and that'd be fine. So, but I don't know. Is there anything I said I really wanted to tattoo?
Most of the stuff you said you wanted to do before, you have gotten to do.
Yeah, you've booked a lot for this upcoming year of
Yeah.
stuff you wanted to do. I know, like Panda from JJK was one of them.
Yeah, dude, someone's gonna let me do Gorilla Panda on their forearm.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
gonna be
insane
sick.
to me that that's
hilarious.
happening, but
It's gonna be so sick, dude.
That is sick.
I'm so excited.
it is cool. But it's just like, what?
Dude, it's gonna be fire.
I love Mitch.
I don't know. I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I think most of the time whenever I put it out there that I want to do something, it eventually gets done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So more Sonic the Hedgehog characters would be super sick.
Samus, you said that.
Oh
many
yeah, I
times.
do.
Like
I
that
really,
Samus.
really want to tattoo
I already
Samus.
just did one. I saw.
I know.
Oh, dude, Artie's too good, bro.
He's great. I love
Yeah.
him.
Oh, we know what we're doing for our collab.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we gonna
Do
get
you
the
want to
reveal?
share it here first?
Yeah, I can.
Why not?
It makes no sense, which is why we're gonna do it. We're gonna do from Paper Mario. We're gonna do Paper Mario with Vivian.
Vivian?
Who's Vivian?
So it's the ghost with the hat, the little purple ghost.
yeah.
Oh, I was like, who the fuck is Vivian?
And I found out something very interesting about that character recently. Did you know in Japan that character is actually trans?
Yes,
I had no idea.
they changed it in the translation because they were like, oh, it's a kid's game.
Yeah, they transitioned, and that's why people were making fun of them. But in the American version, they changed it to like they were fat, and they were fat shaming the character.
That's so much better, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what?
Isn't that weird?
Jeez.
But yeah, they removed it because it was problematic.
God.
I didn't know that was like.
Look at Chris being so progressive.
Hey, dude, we're gonna do
Good for you, dude.
No, that's
Paper
cool.
Mario.
That's what's up, dude.
That was not what I was expecting you guys to
No,
say.
not
That's
at
why
all.
we're gonna do it.
But all right.
Because
Yeah.
a bunch of people are doing collabs in Miami,
Yeah.
and of course everyone's gonna do like these crazy,
Dude,
crazy tattoos, and we're just like, let's do something fucking weird.
Yeah. Look at
Chris is like, we're gonna do the Green Ranger and the Megazord.
That would be sick.
That would be sick.
Mitch,
That'd
what's
be so
on your wish list, man?
Oh man, I actually have I have so much stuff on my wish list. It's kind of hard. This year I actually would like to do more video game related stuff, and I grew up playing a lot of JRPGs, so I have a lot of these like obscure things that I want to do. Like
You got to do one recently.
Yeah, I did. I got to do a Zone of the Enders tattoo, which was a lot of fun. But I really want to do like Ryu from Breath of Fire. He's like a really cool character.
Damn, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, the reference for that is like really cool too. I really want to do. I think I want to try to do Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. All the protagonists like Zidane, Squall, and
Let's go, baby.
and Cloud. All right, yeah, whatever. That'd be sick. Or maybe the antagonists from those games. Not 8. I don't know. Maybe.
No, he's kind of lame. Don't do
Well, like
that.
Cypher. That'd be cool.
I might be cool. I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know, man.
Yes, like that.
You could do the what's her face? Disc 1's enemy before it's like all shitty. I don't know. I haven't played that game in a while. Well, I'll Google the name later.
Did you play the game? Was it
Creepy Lady.
Dark Cloud?
I love Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud's
I would
super sick.
love to do Dark Cloud.
Just knock off Link.
Yeah, Tone.
Yep.
That's his name.
Tone.
Toen, something like
Tone.
that. Yeah.
You know, I think it would be cool for you to tattoo because
What?
it's the literal middle ground between anime and JRPGs.
What's that?
Dragon Quest.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love to do Dragon Quest. I've never really played a lot of them, so I don't have like a super strong
Dude.
attachment to them.
Didn't-
I would like them, I'm sure.
Nino Kuni. Those
Sure.
are really cool games.
Yeah. But I'd like to do more
Are
like
those
video
like
game
Ghibli?
stuff.
JRPGs, yeah.
If it's not from a game, if it's just anime stuff, speaking strictly, I really, really, really want to do Vash from Trigun. I haven't watched the new one, so like, I mean, I would do the new one if I had to, but I'd rather do the old Vash.
Which is like I would love to get.
That's like a monkey's paw situation. I'm like, I want to do Vash so bad. Someone's like, bro, let me get the Trigun Stampede version. I'm like, ah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Jake Paul.
So yeah, I really want to do Vash. I really want to do Spike Spiegel because I've never gotten to do.
Neither
Spike
have I.
Vash, which is
I've
crazy.
I've done nothing from that show.
Dude, I
That's-
wish I didn't
yeah,
already have a
same.
spike.
I want to do. I'm probably gonna do some Ed and Ein Flash pretty soon because I want to do them really bad. And if I put it out there, someone will probably get it.
Same.
I really, really, really want to do Kamina from Gurren Lagann because he's like one of my favorite anime characters ever. He's awesome. Have you guys seen that? Any of you?
No,
Oh,
I
it's
gotta
a
watch
shame.
it.
That kills me.
I know you've done stuff from it before, but I know you really like it too. If you could do more Okami tattoos.
I would love to do Okami. Yeah, I have another one in like a couple weeks.
Do you?
Yeah, I've got one coming up.
I know you want to do a Mugen
I
from
would
Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo. Yeah. Yep.
God,
You're-
I've never tattooed anything from like my favorite anime,
which is wild.
which is what. Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff I like, but
Yeah.
like,
You're
Um,
working on Mega Man Flash right now, right?
yeah, I finished it yesterday.
Looks-
I'm gonna post it tomorrow. I think.
Is it Capcom or is it just Mega Man?
I was trying to do some Capcom stuff, but I'm working on one other Capcom one today, but I don't think I'm gonna do like a
Evil.
bunch.
Resident
The
Evil.
problem with Resident Evil is the characters are like pretty much just like
do a
basic.
plot costume.
real. Well, I was like Leon's just like a blonde guy.
No,
in a
no,
jacket.
dude, do a villager with the thing fucking bursting out of his head.
Do that. Do Nemesis. Do like Mr.
Do
X.
Sadler. Do
Yeah, I don't
Do
know.
the villains.
generators.
You want to do a Hiyakimaru too, right? From
Yakimaru
Dororo.
from Dororo.
You
people.
should do a clicker, because The Last of Us is coming out.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've also never played Last
But
of
the
Us though,
text-
so I'm like,
What
I'm not,
the
Yeah,
hell?
but the texture in it would be so cool.
Yeah,
You're gonna watch the show probably.
yeah.
No,
You
he's
will.
not.
It's so. It's.
I'd play the game before. I don't. It's not like I don't have a desire to play it. I just don't have like. I'm old now, so like I have to like.
Dude,
I-
shut
I
up.
am, but
You're
like,
literally the. Oh, John's the youngest. You're the second youngest person in this room.
are you older than me?
By like 5 months, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, but yeah, I don't know. I don't have time to like play
I'm
a
old.
bunch of stuff anymore. So like, I'm
Yeah,
really
we get it,
selective
Grandpa. Okay,
about,
back in your day, they used coil machines. All right.
Yeah. But anyway, that's my wish list. That's what I'd like to
God
do.
dang it. Well, Michael, what's your wish list?
Evangelion stuff.
I do want to do more Evangelions.
Hey, dude, I got you for 2. So
I know we're doing.
I want
we-
to do an Asuka, and I want to do either a 01 or 02.
Okay.
I want the
Two,
light.
two separate ones, or like you want the?
I want 2 separate ones, bro. Back.
So
of
you
both
want her
legs, bro.
and the Ava?
back one each leg.
Why don't we do it together?
Cause I want one big fucking thing and one big fucking thing.
And that's fine.
It'd be sick.
That's fine. I just assumed we would do like her with the Ava behind her.
Nah.
You just want like the back of one of your legs, her and
Yeah,
the. Okay.
that'd be sick.
I'm
With
cool
the
with
little
that.
crosses. I want the little crosses.
You're gonna do an Ava soon, yeah?
Yep, I'm doing a 01 on Mitchell on Monday.
Yay.
That'll be fun. Anything Evangelion, Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been working on some Yu-Gi-Oh Flash. I've been messing with it for a long time. Like even before I was an apprentice, I had Yu-Gi-Oh Flash. So some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff would be cool. Really anything. I'll do anything at this point. I don't give a shit. But like I want to do like the trad anime thing, but we had a transition, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a bunch of stuff. If y'all want something, hit your boy up. I got so much stuff.
There's something else I really want to do, and Michael can do also, which is more Pokemon.
Yep. I have a Pokemon with Mitchell that I want to get. So
I have Pokemon from you that I want to get.
yep.
Get closer. Sorry.
Which one are you gonna get?
I want to get Cubone or
Cubone,
Umbreon
yeah.
from him.
Hmm.
Those
And
are like
then-
my two favorites.
And then I'm gonna get an Umbreon for
Feeling
you.
Cuba
I love. That's what I said. I
That'd be
love
cute,
Cubone.
yeah.
out of the two.
But I was like, I told Michael, I was like, if you want to practice like black, if I just got Umbreon's like head or something like kind of larger, that'd be like a good thing for you. But yeah, I love Cubone. That'd be great.
And then you're gonna get a spooky Umbreon.
Yep. I want Mitch to do an Umbreon on my knee. And like
Have
the
fun.
vein of like a panther or
Panther.
something. But I'm gonna have him like sauce it out.
That's interesting because like Umbreon's mouth doesn't really open like that.
He doesn't have an
It's
open
like-
mouth.
We'll figure it out.
A little.
Just
You could probably base it more off the way that like traditional stags are done.
I'm gonna use a shark. I'm gonna make a shark look like Umbreon.
Just put little teeth in there, dude.
I'll put
That'd be fine.
the like.
And then when I
ears
have
off
Ray
the back of
Black
his head.
work the bottom of my leg, it'll all just flow together, dude.
He's like right out of Tron. It's great.
That'd be cool. I definitely want to do more Pokemon though. Ooh, I am doing a Growlithe and an Arcanine.
Ooh, that's
I have an
cool.
Arcanine next week.
Really?
Really.
What's up with that, man? It's like
That's cool.
people hit like certain Pokemon in waves. I really want to do
Which
Cruel Edge.
Which Arcanines and Growlithe are you guys doing?
I don't know.
Or
My,
OGs?
my
or-
client asked me
probably-
to do a Blackwork one that's based off of a Japanese food dog.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Or no, it's not. Food
Yeah.
dogs aren't Japanese, are they?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
They are.
No, Chinese.
It's
Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's a Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
For sure.
That I had
Hey,
to
today I
stop
learned.
for a second. My bad.
I don't know. Someone just recently told me that they were gonna change their idea to that.
Hmm.
So I don't know when that is exactly, but yeah, Cruel Edge. I want to do Cruel Edge.
Let me do some cool stuff, please.
DM Michael.
Please. Also, guys, make sure you hit that follow button. Turn your notifications on.
Oh, we want do we shout out the people who are supposed to be shouted out?
No, let me give all the shout outs here.
I
while
want
we're
you
here.
to word it exactly the way it was sent in. Verbatim.
I'm just gonna read it.
It's important to me.
First off, shout out Liz. Love you, Liz. Have fun fighting the Lich King.
When am I gonna, Liz? When are we finishing your arm?
Wait, is it not in the screenshot?
It is. It's in. It is.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it? Yeah.
It's the
It-
one.
Oh, can I get a shout out? This is Quentin.
Perfect.
That one's for you.
Verbatim.
Shout out to Josh who let me do that Binding of Isaac tattoo. I know you're listening. I love you, bye. And any more shout outs? Anybody else who needs a shout out? Shout out to
Oh fuck! We completely forgot to talk about something.
what, dude?
What is it?
Do we have time?
Where are we at on time?
We got like 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay. Someone asked about me mixing ink.
Oh yeah. How?
That's like a whole. That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was loud ice ASMR.
Sorry. Yeah. I decided to try to mix my own pigments to see how that would go, and I had a lot of people message me about it. It was kind of surprising, like the amount of people who were like, "What is this? I'm excited." Like, I'm not selling it.
Mostly other artists messaging you.
Yeah, like a bunch of artists that, like, I wouldn't have expected.
Just mix some shit together, bro.
Yeah, I mean, people were asking if I was mixing like different brands, and I did a couple, for sure. But some of them, I really liked the outcome of. And a couple of the newer tattoos I'm going to be posting, the yellow in it is one of the ones that I mixed, and that one was harder to figure out, but it's really cool. I would like to get more into it. I feel like I get more invested in it if I knew I could like partner with a company or something and like actually make my own line. Like that would be fun.
Wink, wink,
Shameless
nudge, nudge.
plug.
All you fucking companies out there.
That'd be cool. World famous, please. But I don't know. It's super cool. I encourage other artists to kind of do that if you can, because I do a lot of blending like in the tube versus like in caps and stuff. So I kind of know like through muscle memory like what I like mix together. So it's just like doing that on like a larger scale. And it is all pre-mixed. It's not powders, so it's nothing like that. God,
That just reminds me of a funny thing, but continue.
what?
Bro, I don't know. This ink just didn't heal right, bro. I had to get some sulfur powder and like
Oh yeah,
fucking blast over it, bro.
yeah. That's the dangers of
What?
art. You know who we're talking about.
Okay. Is this
My guy.
sulfur powder?
Yeah.
So somebody had made some homemade pigment and it did not go well.
Yeah,
And they had their hand tattooed with it and it didn't heal for 9 months.
it was a rose on their hand, and they're like, I don't know, bro. It's like it just like didn't.
My
heal
guy, I don't know. It just didn't heal right. So he was like, I just took some like
man.
sulfur paste and just like blasted over it and like it's finally healing up. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
and then he
I was like, what was in it? And he's like, I don't know.
and then he just got a laser.
Yeah, just kind of lasered off.
Damn.
Don't do that kind of stuff. Like pre-mixing stuff is fine. Like unless you know exactly what you're doing.
It is chemistry and it is going into your body.
Yeah, I would not fuck with that. That is a mistake.
That's like your homie saying, bro, I can make you some cough syrup. And then
Yeah.
you die.
Yeah. God, dude.
Bro, my grandma said if you just drink a little bit of bleach.
This color is called scissor. I made this myself.
I made it in a double cup.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
All right.
This
Anyway.
one's called leanin'. And
Yes, this is